Oh, cheers, man.
Cheers, man. Yeah, I think Metallica, I guess you could chalk up those first 4 albums however you want them. You know,
Right.
Kill 'Em All, Injustice for All, Ride the Lightning, and Master of Puppets. But I don't know. For me, I do think their best album might be Injustice for All. It's so good. And I get it doesn't have like, I mean, it has hits on there, but the hits aren't as big as they are for like Master of Puppets and Ride the Lightning.
You know, that was something I was going to tell you, and it just fucking hit me again when we started. Is
Yeah.
I think we need to start the podcast more with like us introducing ourselves
Really?
for new viewers.
Okay. So like how would you do it?
Like I'm Bryant Newsom, and this is
Shawn Newsom.
the Brew Podcast. What's up, guys? Episode 62.
Yeah. We talked about doing that at the beginning. You know, when we first started.
Because I feel like it's definitely kind of like overwhelming to jump in like just straight to
I don't know. I feel like it's
a
engaging.
little less natural.
I feel like it's more natural because I mean we were just like that was the conversation that was leading up to hey man.
That's true. That is
Shut
true.
let's shut the fuck up and start this
I
shit.
was like,
Otherwise,
we've been bullshitting for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, we can just bullshit on
we've
the
been sitting in the
podcast.
studio just drinking beers and bullshit before, and it's like we can do like let's just fucking kick it off, dude.
That's true. Yeah.
And
I don't know. I think Injustice for All could be one of their best albums. I mean, it's definitely one of their best.
It's
but
definitely top
wasn't that their first
3.
Was that their first album without Cliff? Or no, was that
No.
that had Cliff on it? That was their fourth
It
album.
definitely was it their 4th?
Yeah.
Out of the 4, for some reason I was thinking it was the 3rd. It could, yeah. I
it was
guarantee
their fir- I
it
wanna say
might
it's their
not
first
have
album
had
without
Cliff.
Cliff.
That's a good question. Damn, yeah, I don't know.
There'll only be one Cliff. You know what I'm talking about?
Nuh-uh.
Whatever happened to Lee Van Cleef?
That sounds like Promise.
It is.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Cleef?
Fucking Promise, dude.
There'll only be one Cleef. Listen to Lee Van Cleef, I promise. You'll laugh.
Dude.
There
yeah.
will only be one Lee Van Cleef, it's true.
Promise is such an acquired taste.
Ah, so good.
But they're so good.
It's
If you
so
get
good.
it, you get it.
So
It's the funk.
Dude, I'll tell you what also has got to be an acquired taste is Shine Down.
Mm.
It sounds like shit.
Yeah. You went out there for free, right? You got
Yeah,
like
on
free
Tuesday.
tickets.
Yeah. Well,
How was it?
Robert bought some, so shout out to Robert. I paid for his
Nice.
beer. We got a few buckets for Pernicious. So it was
Robert's
fucking
the
delicious.
shit, man.
Robert's fucking
Can't
awesome.
wait to have him back and just get
Yeah,
into a
he's awesome,
fucking
dude. He's such a good
music
dude.
podcast, you know?
Yeah, it was okay. Papa Roach, so Spirit Box fucking crushed it.
Of course,
They're better than they
dude.
were whenever we saw them last time.
She, what's her name? Fucking, I can't remember her
Thick
name.
bitch.
That bitch has got some vocals, like
Thick
insane
legs.
vocals. Yeah, she got some thick
Thick
legs.
as fuck, dude.
Like Papa Watermelon thick,
Oh, yeah, darn.
or like a pumpkin or something. Just like if she squished
I wish
them.
I was the pumpkin.
You can put my head in there.
Yeah, dude, Spirit Box is good.
Yeah,
And Papa Roach did
Holy
okay.
Roller is a fucking great
Papa
song.
Roach played a lot better than I expected, and then Shine Down played just as bad as I expected.
I just say I've never seen Papa Roach live, but I've actually heard nothing but good things about Papa Roach
Fucking
live.
killed it, dude. I enjoyed Papa Roach.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things.
And it was like songs I didn't know, but they weren't bad.
How was the Cut Yourself song? What's the name? Last Resort.
Oh,
How
it
was
was
that?
fucking great. They
That was
closed on
good?
it. It
They
was
closed on
awesome,
it. You
yeah.
got- What did they open up with? Do you remember?
No.
I'm always curious.
I think
how
it was an
band-
old. They might have opened up with an older song.
I'm sure it was.
They played Scars. They played
Scars,
Last
yeah.
Resort. And there was one more song that I forgot was
They
there.
got a couple more hits that you just forget about at the time. Like
Yeah.
during that time, those hits. Those
That was
those
fun
songs
though,
had
man.
some
That was
hits.
fun.
What did you drink anything out there?
Yeah, Pernicious. Said that.
Pernicious? Oh, you did. Yeah, that's right,
buckets
that's
of
right,
beer.
That's right.
It was cheaper. Saw Charles Bain out there.
Oh, the
Yeah,
shout
working
out.
out,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was on the dodgeball team.
Yeah, shout out Charles Bain.
Pretty fucking cool, dude. He said he listened to the podcast.
Yeah, he did.
like
He said
one of-
listen to the Jeff Pilgrim one.
That's a good one to listen to.
It is.
That was
It's
such
so
a
funny.
fun fucking time. I need to reach out to him for episode 69.
Yeah, I messaged him on Facebook about the shirt.
Did you?
It's like I got everybody's shirt size every guest. So,
Nice. Nice.
yeah, so our guests are getting shirt sizes, but if you're not a guest, you're more than welcome to buy one for $20. Just reach out.
Okay.
Yeah, a little shameless plug, real quick.
Oh, I like it. I always love a shameless plug. You know, I'm
Shameless
usually the
plug,
one
yeah.
that's plugging
Go
them
on
in.
YouTube,
So.
Go on YouTube, like, subscribe.
Yeah, please do. Please
5
do.
stars on Spotify.
Yeah, also
We got
check out
here.
while we're doing this. Check out the Brew Collar livecast
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, 10:30
10:30
a.m. We might start a
a.m.
little early. Talk about the upset from Auburn versus Georgia.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Talk
10
about
10 at half?
it's 10:10 at the
We got
half,
it on
yeah.
right now. We're watching it live.
That's why the laptop's in the middle of the screen. We normally don't have it right there.
Yeah, because the Georgia fans have been they've been coming after me,
chirping.
man.
They
They've been
chirping,
chirping.
man.
They've been chirping, and I don't know why. Because I've been nothing but positive about Georgia. I mean, yeah, I've talked a little bit of junk about Kirby
You're
Smart.
realistic.
I'm realistic. You know, they just can't get past their own homerism.
Yeah, they're homers.
Yeah.
They're homers.
And that's, I mean, we all fall into that with our teams. You try your best not to.
What I'm really excited about the live cast is that we're gonna not talk about NFL as much on the podcast, but I do want to talk about Chandler Jones. I kind of cut you off though.
No,
homerism for
no, that's fine. I kind of want to get to Chandler Jones too, dude. What is going on with that?
I don't know, man.
If you don't know what's happening with Chandler Jones in the Oakland,
Chandler Jones is
Las
a
Vegas
very
Raiders.
superstar defensive end for the Raiders.
Yeah, he's going to have a Hall of Fame resume.
He had like 19 sacks in one season.
I don't know what the sack totals are. I'm pretty sure they're pushing 100. He's
That's
probably going to get a Hall of Fame nod. Now, whether this is a stain on his Hall of Fame, like, because we all know, like, you can get the TO treatment. I was bad for my team, but I put up the numbers and still miss out a year. Like, T.O. is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, why are we going 5 years or however long it took to get him in? It's all because those guys who vote him in are all traditional guys.
Yeah, they're a bunch of fucking haters.
But I have to say
like
that
Georgia fans.
I think that you should you do represent the league in some kind of way. Like, to me, Larry Fitzgerald's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I think he should get in. But like, he is the pinnacle of like what
picture perfect. Yeah.
What you should act
Jerry
like.
Rice.
Jerry Rice is another one. Like, there's so many guys.
Tom Brady.
You could go
Joe
through.
Montana.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys you can go through. But yeah, it's just going to be interesting.
Like Antonio Brown is not what you want to go.
Right. Like, I don't know if he'll ever get in the Hall of Fame just because.
Even though he was a Hall of Fame receiver.
Yeah. Even though, like,
he might not put up the numbers, but he definitely was Hall of Fame caliber.
Numbers. It was a solid like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah,
he was
it was
like
very good.
If he could have just stayed on course for another 7 years.
I mean, fuck, another
who
year.
Knows?
Not even, dude.
Who knows if he could have broke Jerry Rice's records
in
another 7-8 years of his career,
Yeah.
That's why, like, not to get into all the NFL thing. Going back to Chandler Jones, sorry I can get down these rabbit holes, but Chandler Jones, he puts a post out about, kind of smashing not Al Davis. Al Davis was the
Mike
OG.
Davis.
Mike Davis. Is that it?
I think so.
I think it's
for the Raiders.
Yeah, with the shitty haircut.
The bob cut.
The bob is bad, and
looks like a pumpkin.
A little bit. It looks like someone like cut out a pumpkin and put it on his head.
Hey,
but
I've seen that one before.
Yeah, don't send me that link, please.
I will.
Or please do.
Oh, okay.
Either way.
Either one. It's comedy.
But apparently it was something about like I'm not able to start because I know about some secrets that happen about, like, basically saying that, like, Mark Davis kind of like he might have touched on a
Mark
kid.
Davis, that's it.
Mark Davis, yeah. Mark Davis might have like touched on a kid.
He looks like the type.
He looks like the fucking type. This looks like Auburn ball here. Is what the refs are signaling. So we'll see here in a minute.
Love that. Shout out Swanger.
Yeah.
Shout out the Swanger.
So yeah, it's very weird. And then he gets, the report is he gets checked into a mental institution after making that claim of Mark Davis may have touched, like, maybe I think it was Hunter Renfro's child or something like that.
I did see a picture where Chandler Jones posted a picture of Hunter Renfro's jersey and said something like, "Let me out, let me free, or I will tell everybody."
Yes, which is weird already. So you're saying, like, if they don't free you, you're not gonna tell?
They said, "Let me free, or I'm gonna tell the truth."
If this is true, then you need to tell the truth regardless.
Yeah,
but
right.
That's kind of another discussion. But
for sure,
is there something there?
Fumble.
Is there not? It was.
Yeah, peanut punch.
Oh, you gotta
Pat
love
Tillman,
it.
it was beautiful.
Pat Tillman, OG, it fumbles. Yeah, so it's very weird. He checks himself into the hotel. Then there come reports that they say that he was forced into checking himself into a mental institution.
Yeah, apparently they said that he was drunk and checked himself into a mental institution, and then he got forced into it. Right.
Which is like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you. Is like I couldn't really fathom being like a sane person and getting forced into a mental institution. That would be.
Some people are chalking it up to CTE. Some people are chalking it up kind of like
mental illness.
Mental illness, the Antonio
Antonio
Brown,
yeah.
Here we go again kind of thing. I don't know, man. I haven't really looked into it too much, but it is something to kind of like monitor and watch.
Yeah, it's a little strange for
sure.
It's a little
strange.
Even if you're not a football person, just as like a news thing. I mean, that's a very high profile, very high profile people with a lot of money, and it's fucking weird.
Dude, I know one thing that we won't touch on tomorrow because we're very NFL. We're very professional when it comes to the Sunday.
We'll touch on it today.
Yeah, we'll touch on it today. Is that dude? Apparently the Swifties have balled out Don't they play the Jets this week? Chiefs?
Yeah.
Chiefs Jets. Apparently they've like skyrocketed ticket
MetLife
sales.
Stadium.
Yeah. They've skyrocketed ticket sales. Travis Kelce's 400% touchdown Auburn.
We can talk about this on the fucking live show too. I don't care.
Yeah. 400% increase in sales for Travis Kelce jerseys. That just shows you how powerful they are. That's 4 Travis Kelce's of what Travis Kelce was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's taking 4 of what he's already done. Or taking 1 of and times it by 4. It's crazy.
People are talking all the trash about, oh, he left. What was that girl's name? Kayla Nicole.
Yeah, who is a beautiful lady.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah,
she's a lot hotter than Taylor Swift, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. But she's not as successful. Sometimes
and
success
it's like, yeah, for a rich white man left a attractive woman for also attractive woman who's worth $360 million.
Yeah, for me, like as a catch, it's beyond a 10.
She's rich.
She's
pretty hot.
10.
And she's fucking.
She's like richer than Travis Kelce.
$360 million.
Yeah. What is it? What was I think someone said that and I don't know if this is true or not, but she makes more off one show than he does like in a season or something like that. It's like I don't know how true
awesome.
that is.
Good for her.
Or like she makes more off one show than he does a game or whatever it is.
Good for her.
Either way, like wild shit. You know, and
that's fucking power. That's a power couple.
That's a fucking power couple. Like yeah, to me, like that's
If they had babies, that would be the fucking bound for success. That's Bucky Larson born to be a star.
Come on. Was that Nick Swartzen? Is that a Happy Madison film? That
no, it's not. It's Nick Swartzen. He's a porn star with a little dick.
How does that work?
Well, it's so little.
I gotta watch the movie, right?
It's so little that he's in porn, and he like whenever he sees a girl get naked, he just starts jerking off because he doesn't know what else to do, and he comes, and then like but couples will go and watch it, and guys will take their women out there and be like, oh, and she'll be like, oh man, you're way better than him, and they'll like fuck him.
Wow.
It's a really shitty concept for a movie. But it's funny. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh man.
And someone was like, yeah, it might be a Happy Madison production.
No, I don't think it is.
No,
if it's that,
no,
yeah, it's definitely like a. I don't know.
That's crazy. It's like Nick Kroll or something.
That's some Nick Kroll shit. Yeah.
Nick Kroll's fucking hilarious.
He's so good.
Yeah, it's not a good plot.
Not at all.
Not a good plot.
Not a good plot. Yeah. So you've seen the videos of women trying to like gaslight their husbands with.
I was saying Travis Kelce.
Oh, she put him on the map. You know.
He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
And they know. You know, they're just shitting on their husband, getting them fired up.
I'm glad I don't bite on that stuff.
Me too.
I'm glad I don't bite.
Yeah. Yeah, the Georgia fans have been coming for me, man. I mean, I'm really excited to see
17-10
because we know that the Mike Bobo offense is fucking fraud.
Yeah.
And we know that Carson Beck's a fucking fraud.
How about the game tonight? I mean, we're going to be talking about it right now. You got a prediction
For Tennessee,
this is being
South Carolina
recorded. What time is it right now?
It's
like 5:30.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 5, probably 25. But yeah, 5:30 right now.
5:25.
Prediction for the Gamecocks game. Can you predict the Gamecock game?
No.
Like, is it possible? Sometimes, like,
We're 13-point underdogs. That's horseshit. I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right either. And like, I think Georgia was a 24-point favorite, and they won by 14.
Yeah, it was 14-24. Might have won by 10.
So
they might have won by 10, dude.
They won by 10. And that's
14-24.
what kind of started my thought process on that is if they can cover with Tennessee, who we know is a much.
Was Carolina underdogs last week against Mississippi State?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
They're always an underdog. What were they, minus like 3 or something? Maybe more than that.
So.
I think it was like 7 or something.
Which at home is crazy to be underdog for Carolina.
Which, you know, with that Carson Beck, 8 for 14, 84 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Usually when you see a stat line like this, you see a offensive coach who is scared to let his quarterback throw down the field.
Right.
Because he's not capable of doing it. That's what that stat line says.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
there's
exactly
either that or Carson Beck doesn't have confidence and the coach knows it. There's only 2 answers to that.
Oh, was there another fumble? Uh-oh.
Georgia. Georgia. Oh, no.
Let me write that down. Write that down. We'll bring that up at the 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
The 10 to 10:30 show.
Yeah, let me just put that on the headline. Yeah.
Georgia. Oh, no.
Oh.
2 fumbles back to back. It's awful quiet
We'll
downstairs.
put one one exclamation point on that for right now. Because right now Justin Fields has 2. Ravens, we have 1.
I can't tell if his knee was definitely not down. That is another fumble.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's rough. Oh no, Georgia. What are we doing?
Yeah,
And it looks bad. Georgia can still win this game, though. One thing I will say about Mike Bobo is, much of a fraud as he is, he does know how to call a game when he has nothing but talent around him, because the talent's going to keep you in positive game scripts.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, have you ever seen, like, when is Georgia in 3rd and 15? They're not, because Mike Bobo's calling these low risk plays, these bubble screens. They always run on first down. You saw it there on the fumble. You saw it there. I mean,
on the fumble before.
Yeah, before the fumble.
The drive before on the fumble.
Exactly. You
down.
Run first, bubble screen second, 3rd and second. You know, maybe you get a Brock Bowers on a sweep or a play action where you can get him on the flat route, or, you know, something like that. You know, you notice that the DBs are pressed back. I don't know why. Defenses aren't playing a tight cover 2.
Oh, he touched right there. He might have touched down.
I don't know why defenses not playing a tight cover 2 against Georgia.
It's hard to tell.
With this, I guess I don't know. I guess Brock Bowers is why, but
yeah, there's one thing I want to get. I kind of want to get back into. We was talking about, like, you know, pride and ego and like swallowing your pride in conversations with people at work last week. And I kind of want to get back into that because I didn't want to end last week.
We ended on that, and it felt like we had more to give.
We have more to give. Yeah. So I kind of want to get back into that a little bit. We were talking about like when someone is trying to be confrontational at work. It's so hard to just not want to just kick their fucking ass.
If it's a person that you respect,
the person that you don't like is confrontational.
That's when it becomes confrontational, because if it's a person you respect, it hits you a little. It hits you with, like, God, I respect this person.
Man, what the fuck?
But the person that you respect, they respect you in the same way.
That's true.
Usually.
That's true.
Now, maybe y'all have a disagreement. Y'all can work that shit out. But yeah, when it's the lazy motherfucker,
like, man,
who bitches every day, no matter how good or bad the day is. He's just there to bitch. Yeah. And he's a bitch. She's whatever it is. They're just bitching to bitch. Yeah. That's their mentality. They're always going to see things in a negative aspect. And it's it hits harder when you know a motherfucker don't pull their weight at work. And there's plenty of them. Everyone listening, and you and me in this studio, we know a motherfucker who doesn't pull their weight at work.
Yeah. Thinking of them right now.
You can think of them. You can
thinking of them right now.
Yep.
And I go out of my way to talk shit.
Yeah. And usually you and that person don't really talk much, because you go out of your way to kind of avoid them. You know, because you don't want to build a relationship with them.
That's true. No, yeah, that's pretty accurate. There are some people that I'll, like, give shit just because it's fun. Especially whenever I know, like,
good throw by Carson back there.
If I know that they're going to, like, fucking... There are some people that do have that, like, fucking negative attitude all the time, and I want to, like, be shitty to them a little bit. Because that shit's so fucking annoying. So, like, they'll walk in and be like, oh, man, the sky's falling today, I'm sure, ain't it? Or I'll just say some negative-ass shit to them. Because they're already going to be negative. So I might as well stir the pot and make a fucking joke out of it.
I'm like that, too.
I'm an asshole.
I mirror people's energies.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way...
You definitely do that.
I think that's the way that... That's probably the way you should be.
Mirror people's energies. I think maybe not the way you should be, but there's definitely a time and place for that. Like,
and I think it's more often than not.
I think you got to mirror people's energies sometimes, but you don't want to always, like, sometimes you got to have your own idea.
For sure. No, you can have your own ideas.
Like your own energy towards a person. You can have your own energy towards a person.
Like me and you can, like, we have the same energy right now. We're both just kind of naturally talking, watching the game.
We always do.
We always do. I mean, that's the easiest comp. It's the easiest comp, right?
Yeah, it's nice comp.
Yeah. But I think there is a time where you shouldn't, and that's... I mean, I guess it just depends. Like, it's the situation
There's a time where you shouldn't match someone's energy?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's when, like, someone's getting very heated towards you and aggressive. Now, situations can vary.
Sure.
I'm a believer in, if this person's being a shitty motherfucker, it's not right for the world if that shit don't get checked.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing my part to justify this. Like, that means if this person's getting away being a shitty motherfucker, that means it makes it easier for them to be a shitty motherfucker and have more confidence to do it next time.
But are you doing that for you, or are you doing that for other people?
It's probably both. It's probably more me. It's probably more me, honestly.
I think so, too.
If I'm being honest.
I see the same thing in myself.
That's not a flag. I'm being honest with you. That's not a flag. That's a good no call.
That was a fake.
James Jr. Yeah, he faked it. Yeah, it wasn't catchable.
It was kind of believable though.
It was very believable. I thought it was going to throw the flag.
Yeah.
What's the score to this game? 10-10 right now. Georgia's got the
17-10.
17-10.
Auburn got a fumble and scored.
Oh, that's right. 17-10, yeah. Georgia got the ball at the
fourth and 3, they're going for it.
47. They're desperate.
Trying to
Bubbo.
draw them off sides.
Bubbo.
Bubble screen incoming. Fullback.
No, we're going
blast.
slants. We're going slants here or out route. You definitely got to play cover 2.
Welcome to the Brew Collar College livecast.
Yeah. Yeah, we're mixing it up. It's college football season, baby. This is what you got to expect this. And I think that's why we get that's why we get what's that,
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's the McCalkey. I think that's how you
McCall-
say his name.
McCall-
Who is a
McCalkey?
phenomenal. I mean, was on the championship team last year, made big plays in the championship. I think he's going to be one of those Hunter Renfrow-esque type guys in the NFL. Great route runner, can really pick up good hands, can move the chains. But yeah, I don't think like there's moments where I'm like, this person needs to fucking get checked on this shit they talking.
Yeah.
Because they're out of bounds here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're out of bounds and they're getting away with it. And I don't want the next person to not have the fucking courage to stick up for themselves.
And they just get shit on.
And they just get shit on and they feel like shit. They're in a bad mood. It ruins their fucking night because someone's an asshole. Sometimes a motherfucker needs to get checked.
So you the motherfucker that plays.
I'm not saying I'm going to be that guy or I'm not going to be that guy. You know, I don't have the credentials to be that guy. But I'm trying to say that bothers me. And I'm not going to, and maybe the last person, maybe I'm the next person.
Oh, maybe you're the next person.
Maybe I'm the next person that's like, this guy's got the confidence and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
So maybe, and for one, like Heather and I were talking, and she was in a situation years ago where she was at a Clemson game. It was Clemson, Florida State. They're in Death Valley.
Oof.
She's with her Clemson friends, whatever. Kind of little dorky boyfriend.
Because it wasn't you. Right, got it.
Mainly, but honestly, taking me and my, me shitting on all the boyfriends, taking that shit out of the equation, but I'm not that guy, but he was kind of he wasn't a confrontational guy.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
Not as bad, but
yeah, they're
kinda.
not going to try to kill you, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7X's, okay.
Okay, so I love the big hats.
That's so funny.
The Florida State guy starts pissing. And they're down one. So the piss is running on their shoes.
That's bad news.
On their,
I'm going to grab his ankles.
She didn't tell anybody because she knew what was going to happen.
What?
There was going to be a big brawl. She avoided confrontation altogether. That's a route you can take.
It's okay. That's understandable.
We all know that, and most of the people listening here will go, "Oh, I would never fucking do that, bro. Fuck, I punch that motherfucker in the face." Me, I would, yes.
Yeah, but
I'll go to jail at night. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, or here's the alternative: you get in a brawl and then you might fucking fall down. You're a little drunk. You fall, hit your fucking head on the corner of the damn steps.
You're not that logical. That's real shit.
Yeah,
that's real fucking shit, right there.
Or you hit his head on the corner of the steps. Now you're in prison for the rest of your life.
John Bernthal dealt with that because he knocked the guy out. Two guys came at him. He knocked the motherfucker out, hit his head on the concrete. The cop said, "Hey, if he doesn't wake up, you're going to jail." That's real shit. Great.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I don't know if he got it.
That's like inch mark. That's like on the fucking 1 inch.
She doesn't say anything.
It's a good move.
Day goes on. It's a good move. How many times you going to get pissed on before you say something? What's your limit? Mine's one. Mine's one time. I'm just being honest. I told her this. I was like, yours might be two. After this conversation, yours might be two. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm saying I differ from you. I disagree with you, but I understand.
It's easy for me to say that sitting here in the fucking air condition, talking to you, drinking a beer, watching the football game.
It's not easy. No, I don't think it is. I think you're just being. I think you're being modest.
I think it's easy for me to say that I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, I think you're being modest because I don't agree. I think you would do something.
I'd be so fucking mad.
You're being modest right now.
Especially with my fucking shoe game.
Yeah,
my shoes get pissed on. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, me.
In no way in hell.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm okay with going to jail that night.
Yeah, I probably am too. Yeah,
I'm okay. Bad. I get one call. I'll call my job. Use that sick day, baby. Somebody's
I'm in
bailing
jail
me
right
out.
now. I'm not going to. I'm gonna be in there tomorrow. Oh fuck! What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Like I commend you. What's the right thing to do? What's the wrong thing to do? You ask Heather. That seems like the most right thing to do.
No, it's
because
not.
You saved your friends. You got through the night. Whatever. You got through the situation. No one got hurt. There's a lot of benefits in her taking on that. Burden.
One time, me and Gabby went to got sushi at a place in Belton. There's only one place to get it from. It's fucking great. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get too big.
Probably need the business.
Tokyo Express in Belton's fucking delicious. If you guys want like some good cheap sushi, that's actually it was a gem. It's a gem. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice, I like that.
But yeah, we're out there. We're eating in the parking lot. We stopped by fucking 7-Eleven. We got some sodas. We went to the damn Tokyo Express. We're eating in the parking lot, chilling. This fucking crackhead and this little woman walked by.
Y'all got some money?
Nah, I have my windows rolled down. We're just chilling. Me and Gabby are eating, talking. And then I look up, and this dude's like fucking looking at me as if I was already saying some shit to him.
Oh, he just don't like that you're more successful than him. You got the nice car.
I wasn't even in the nice car. I was in the fucking Impala at the time.
Oh,
I was in a fucking mediocre fucking sedan,
He
dude.
just mad.
And so he looks up and he's like looking
bum.
at me. And I look at him like, what the fuck you want? Like, what the fuck you looking at me for? I don't even know that I looked at him like that. In my head, I might have thought that. But I don't think I made that face. I looked up at him and he's talking shit. What the fuck you looking at? As he keeps walking. I just look down and I just keep eating. He's talking shit the whole
What's he
fucking
say?
way. He just keeps going like with stupid shit. Like, what the fuck you looking at? You need to fucking mind your own business and all this shit. And he's like probably like 30 feet away at this point, yelling. And I'm just sitting in my car. I'm like, don't even look at him.
I respect
So
you.
don't even give him the
I
fucking
really do.
time of day.
I respect that. Because I battled that.
I was like, because at the end of the day, I'm in the car with my girlfriend. He could have a gun on him. He could fucking shoot one of us. He might not care. He's got a lot more to lose than I do.
You made the right decision.
I was like, as much as I want to fucking start my car and go run him over. That's not true, actually. That's a disclaimer. I don't
wish you
actually
had
do that.
No, I need a disclaimer. I'll take the heat for you. You put the brush guard on the front. Like it's twisted metal. Put the spikes on the side, just for fucking looks.
Yeah.
Oh, number one.
As much as I want to just fucking like go beat the dog shit out of somebody like that, it's just not. It's not worth it.
I think it's easier for you because you know you can do it.
Maybe so.
You know, and like most men,
they got something to prove.
They got something to prove.
They got something to prove for sure.
And
I train fucking every day.
Right.
I train
and
all the
you
time,
see
so.
that shit and you know, and you like, it makes sense for you, but I'm glad you're like that because I think that a lot of hotheads could have this a very similar situation. I had in hot yoga, I had a guy come to me and go, me and my buddy Rhett, shout out Rhett, we were talking about jiu-jitsu. You know, do you want to do it? Do you not want to do it? He's tried it. You know, I haven't. You know, what do you think about it? And the guy kind of overheard us that was in the locker room and kind of walked up and goes, oh, jiu-jitsu, do you know this guy? I can't remember the guy's name. And I wish I knew because I would ask you if you know him because I guarantee you know him. But the yoga guy's wife and kid was in like a park.
Oh, you've told me this story.
Yeah,
before.
I've told you this story.
I didn't know the guy.
And I don't remember his name though.
I do remember you telling me.
But yeah,
that.
there was like something like there was some issues where this woman was like slinging a shovel and almost hit the yoga guy's kid, and he goes up to her and says something like, "Hey, can you not swing the shovel in front of my kid?" Which is confrontational. You know, if you're uncomfortable, for me, I think you pull your kid from that situation and go do your own thing. That's the right move for me. Now, a man walks up to a woman and a child and is confrontational.
Which he's not wrong.
Which he's not wrong. But this is what happens when you try to be like, you know, you try to go up and do the right thing. Like, hey,
buddy, can you stop doing that?
You got to like, and and the way he told it, he tried to make it as modest as he could, but I could tell by some of the things he said, he was an asshole. A little bit. Might have been very little, which was like.
Who's the jiu-jitsu guy here?
I don't know the guy's name.
No, but who is which is
he's
the jiu-jitsu
not
guy?
there.
Is
he's
the
not
jiu-jitsu
there.
guy?
He's the yogi went up to the woman and the kid who was slinging the shovel. The jiu-jitsu guy is that guy that woman's husband. Yes.
Oh, that's not
so
good.
he goes up and says some things, whatever. As a woman, a man approaches you. It's uncomfortable.
For sure.
You have your kid. That's uncomfortable. So she's already going to feel a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
To me, I would have never done that. I would have moved my kid. If there was a man
especially
there.
a yogi, they're kind of creepy, right?
Definitely not creepy, but definitely different.
There's some of them that are a little creepy.
And some of them are a little.
Which is creepy to some people.
Some of them are a little what you see in golfers where they're like they think they're better than people.
Different is definitely creepy to some people.
Some people, yeah.
I guess that's what I was implying.
I can see that. But apparently, like that's where he would go to like do his stretches. Good Oh, good D.
Butt cheek might have been down.
Good
Oh,
D on the good throw on the back shoulder. Good hands. Good D on the sideline by Georgia. So he's out there again. He goes to that park regularly. Next day, he's out there stretching again, doing his yogi shit. The fucking jiu-jitsu guy comes and goes, did you say something to my wife and kids? And he was like, slinging a shovel, and continues to like kind of ignore him and to like do his stretches. The jiu-jitsu guy just uppercuts him and knocks him out.
Wow.
Just fucking pops him. And to me, I'm going to be honest.
I'll shoot that motherfucker.
Oh, you're talking about if you're the
Yoga
yoga guy? Yes. If I had a gun on me, I would shoot the motherfucker.
Yeah, he'd be dead.
If I was the yoga guy, I would have been just as confrontational. You don't come up to my wife and kids and be aggressive.
I get it, yeah.
And I'm not saying that because in that situation, he might not have been aggressive. But hearing it from your wife
I guarantee you.
and your kid, it's going to sound aggressive.
Well, perception is a lot different.
It's everything.
Perception is,
it's
yeah,
everything,
it's
man. And he was like, yeah, that guy's an asshole, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm going to be honest, like, you put yourself in the danger zone, dude.
Yeah, you did.
And I brought it up to Rhett, and Rhett's like, nah, man, if someone's...
You
like,
put your kid away.
He's like, nah, you speak up for yourself. Like, that's what Rhett was like. He's like, nah, like,
Or
your
like-
kid almost kind of like hit my kid, you know, like, he's kind of a danger. This is a public place, you know, like, and I get that too.
And just like you said that he said that there was a lot of you said he said. You were saying that he was acting like he was kind of aggressive whenever he did. He was acting conversational.
Well,
the way he described it to you, you said he's
when I said that, this guy's not a guy that would scare you aggressively. Like, he's kind of fit, he's kind of skinny, very soft spoken. Like, he was like, the way I took it, I was like, oh, you're an uppity asshole. But you don't pose a threat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so he was definitely an asshole then.
He was kind of an asshole. That's what I got from. Not like an aggressive in like a dangerous way, but like he might say some shit that's a little.
You know what that makes me? The first thing that makes me think
What?
is that the wife and the jiu-jitsu guy are having a bad relationship.
Oh. Maybe. Maybe.
And she's like, he came into me, he's a fucking asshole. Just see if he'll do something.
Maybe.
And he's trying to like salvage some of the relationship, so he's like protect her.
I don't know, man. I see it a different way. I can see
knock
that.
Motherfucker out.
I see it as like someone like a grown man approached my wife and kids and was disrespectful. I'm gonna teach this motherfucker a lesson.
Lesson learned.
I guarantee that motherfucker will not go up to anybody
Leave
else.
in the comment section what y'all think about that.
Yeah, that's a wild. That's a
definitely
wild
a
thing.
dicey.
Yeah,
that's weird. Yeah,
the guy was like, I'm not. And when I say the guy, when I talked to him, very soft spoken, like he was very shredded in a fit way, like a yoga way, where it's just like no fat. You can see like the muscular.
How much do you think he weighed?
Probably 185.
Oh, that's a fucking healthy dude.
Maybe like a one. Maybe you know what? Maybe like a 165, 170.
Okay.
Yeah, 165.
Luker weighs 165.
He's taller than Luker, shorter than me, but no fat.
Is he more shredded than me?
So
I'm not shredded.
Oh, he's definitely more shredded than you. Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can see his
That's
whole
an intimidating
muscular
guy. That's an intimidating
system.
guy then.
Yeah.
If that guy walks up to your wife,
Yeah.
and he's talking to if the jiu-jitsu guy's there and that guy walks to his wife, that's bad news for the dude. That's
You know what? I don't know if it is. I think that the jiu-jitsu guy
Might
maybe
have
if he's not a dick, if
been
he's
more
not the dick
level-headed.
that this guy's trying to portray,
been more level-headed
I
because he
think
saw the
that
situation.
it helps the situation
Yeah,
because
maybe.
that guy doesn't have his wife. and
Okay,
his
what
kids.
if you're the jiu-jitsu guy and you're sitting over to the side, and Buddy comes up to you, Buddy comes up to your wife.
Well, then you at that point you see for me, and if I'm in that situation,
You see the
I've
shoulder
already
being
see
swung.
I see him walking over. I already
You know
know the
what's going on,
situation.
yeah.
Yeah, I already know the situation. I've already like de-escalated the situation, but there's a part of me that
I think both guys are wrong. Jiu-jitsu guy and the yoga guy,
I think that's the answer. Yeah.
because you don't go up to someone's wife and kid. I mean, I get it though. I don't know. I don't.
That
I
was
guess I
Rhett's
can't say
argument. I said that
I
to
guess
Rhett,
I can't
go,
say that the yoga guy's wrong.
I looked at Rhett and I go, what's he doing, man? You don't go up as a grown man and like confront a wife and a child. Rhett's like, I mean, if my child's like at a public place too, and you know, like he was kind of defending it, and I was like, okay, this is. I wasn't here to change his mind. Like I can see it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like they're at that park too.
Do you think that changes your mind if it's a place you're going to continue to go, or if it's a place you're just there once?
I guarantee he doesn't go back. He might go back there, but I don't
With
know.
a black eye.
He said he knocked him out.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, he knocked me out. That guy could have died that day.
Which one?
The fucking guy that got knocked out.
Yeah.
Regardless of like the one
Could've
shot.
killed
I
him.
mean, if that guy was really like seeing red or whatever
Oh yeah,
and knocked him out, he could just beat the shit out of him and killed him if he really wanted
yeah.
to.
for sure.
That's the kind of risk you take when you go up and
Talk shit.
confront a woman and a child.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that I know this is like strange, but if that happens to me, I'm gonna try to find that guy's name and address. Like that's if you get cold cocked in the fucking middle of the park,
I already know how I am.
that's bad. That's bad news. That's not the way to handle that. That's
Yeah,
the jiu-jitsu
I
guy.
know
That's how you
how I
get.
am.
That's how you get killed. That's exactly how you get killed. That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
I'm on some Martin Scorsese shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I mean that shit
I don't
too.
get that reference.
That means you know what I fucking mean. That means like I'm gonna catch you in the fucking
Goodfellas.
parking lot with a pistol
Yeah,
and
with a fucking tire iron.
yeah, I'm gonna get you back.
Yeah,
and it's not gonna be
that's
fair.
Not good. Yeah. Yeah, that's
That's the shit I try to battle.
that's the wrong thing to do. Is you knock somebody out
Yeah.
in the park.
That's a weird situation, man.
Yeah.
Very weird.
The problem is that the reason I said the bad relationship thing. So I don't feel like the guy was
Good throw by
confrontational.
Carson Beck.
The guy's not confrontational. Even if he was an uppity asshole, like there's got to be some kind of fucking issue in the relationship.
But does there have to be like?
Or
even-
like, because my first thought is the jiu-jitsu guy's probably a fucking dickhead.
It seemed that way.
And if you're a dickhead, I doubt you have a healthy relationship. If you're that bad off,
Yeah.
or the woman told the story as a lie and it's that bad off.
Dude, sometimes women can get emotional.
But if those two people were together,
Dude,
is that a good relationship?
from her
It's probably not
from
too
her
good.
perspective, that could have been very threatening. You know, he could have
Yeah, he's a
made
big
some
guy.
smart ass comments.
Big guy.
You know, in that situation, this guy could kind of take advantage of this lady.
Yeah.
He's
Big
fit.
guy.
You don't know this guy's a fucking yogi or whatever the fuck you want to label him as. A nice guy, bad guy, smart ass, rich guy, whatever you want to fucking label him. This is a guy who's approaching you. You're not paying attention to your kid being an asshole. And then this guy approaches. It's like, yeah, you're going to feel threatened and you're going to. Are you Heather and you don't say anything if you're that wife? I think that's probably the most logical thing to do.
I don't think it is.
Now, if you don't do that, that's the first. If you're that woman, that's the first choice. Don't say anything.
I'm
Do
gonna
say
say
anything.
right now,
something.
if that happened to Gabby, she would 100% tell me,
Heather would too. She would tell you.
and I would be
I would think
annoyed, but I'd be like, "Why the fuck you letting our kids swing a shovel at other kids in the parking lot?"
it's not gonna come across that
But
way.
that's not exactly. That's not how Gabby would tell.
It's
the
gonna be
story.
like hey, someone. Little Johnny was playing in the park. This guy didn't like it. He came up and was aggressive to me. It was rude. Fuck that motherfucker, and then you're gonna be heated. And then
Yeah,
you're
I'd
gonna
be
go.
fucking mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be mad. I guess I guess really who's in the wrong was the fucking mom letting the kid swing the shovel.
That's really who's in the wrong.
That's
But
who's in the wrong at the end of the
honestly,
day.
Let's go back even further. Like, what's annoying to you isn't annoying to me. Was it even justified? I just heard the story from him.
What do you mean? Was that just
Was the kid really slinging the shovel, or was like there's just some
That's
dirt
true.
thrown in a sand trap and he didn't like it? We don't know
Yeah, who's really the asshole here?
who's really the asshole.
Probably the
here.
yoga guy.
Both of them seem.
Probably the fucking yoga guy.
I'm gonna be honest. Both of them seem like assholes.
Yeah, everybody's an asshole here, really.
Texas. What's the score to this game? Kansas and
Ugly,
Texas.
probably fucking
Can we
42
close?
to. No, it won't let me drop it. I don't know how to.
Really?
Yeah, do that. Put it on full screen. There you go.
Dude, there's gotta be a way to drop this.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I do it on mine all the time. That's weird.
On the laptop?
Yeah, on the laptop. On
What
mine.
if I drop it at the bottom?
You click the bottom here. See, have you tried restarting it and starting it back on? Let's start.
Should I turn it off, turn it back on?
Yep, that worked. Yeah, it's a weird situation, man. Perspective is everything.
Perspective's everything. Mind your own business.
That's the thing. That's what it is.
Mind your own business. But honestly, it is your business if someone's swinging a shovel near your kid.
That's the thing. Oh,
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Oh, no.
that's why you're on defense.
Damn. It's like that.
I mean, that's always like
yeah.
that.
Oh, no. That's.
Yeah,
Yeah, perspective's everything, but also minding your own business. But you're fucking. That is kind of your business.
It's your fucking business. Yeah, it's a weird one to be in.
It's hard. It's hard to make a real assessment of the situation without
you're not
seeing the
there.
situation or knowing what happened.
Yeah, when you're not there. Yes, it's a wild one.
Yeah, talk about this in the comment section. Give us stories
Yeah,
like
let
that.
us know because I'm kind of curious. What would you do?
People sit on that, and it's hard to say what would you do because you don't know the full story.
Because I'm at the point now, like,
Oh, you feisty. You ready to fucking kill somebody?
me?
Yeah,
You think so?
I think so.
I think I don't know about that, but like I do.
Metaphorically speaking,
I do.
with kindness.
I would love to kill someone with kindness. I try to all the time.
I do too.
It's nice of a guy as
Flip that without the kindness part.
as nice of a guy as I am. The pendulum does swing, if that makes sense.
The pendulum does swing.
Swing. So do the beers. I mean, they're flowing. You know what I'm saying? Cheers,
to
dude.
beers.
It's good to fucking be here.
Cheers to beers.
Cheers
Take a
to beers.
shot every time Shawn says it's good to be here.
That would be a fun game.
He'd be fucked up.
Would you? How many
You
times
take,
would I
you
say
take
it?
a shot as soon as we start this motherfucker.
Oh, it's always good to be here.
Oh, that's
another one.
Yep, another one.
Yeah. Dude, Georgia in this game, they're in a dogfight.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I feel like, pun not intended, but
How punny.
we all know. I mean, if you were a Georgia fan coming into this game and you thought you were going to three-peat, you were delusional.
I'm a fucking genius.
Nice. Yeah, if you thought you were going to three-peat as a Georgia fan, you're delusional as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I mean, you're fucking
Not with
delusional.
That fucking goofy looking.
And you have fucking Mike Bobo as your offensive coordinator, and
you
Ass
have
Eyes as your
fucking
quarterback.
Ass Eyes. Carson Dodo.
Yeah. It's the Carson Dodo offense. You're not winning. You're not winning a championship with that.
Dodo bird out there.
Yeah, I picked him to be in the Final Four. So like, am I pulling for this? Pulling for him to win this game? Am I not? Honestly, I would love to be humbled and then not make the Final Four because
That'd be
of
great,
how many people have. How many of the Georgia fans have given me hell?
That hurt.
Okay, we got 3rd and long here, and what you're going to see is a quarterback who's going to hold on to the ball too long, like you just saw.
No, you're gonna see Brock Bowers go across the middle and get the first down.
That's the other option. You do have Brock Bowers.
You got Brock Bowers on the team. That's so
Give
crazy.
Stare him fucking down. He's going to get open.
I was talking about this before we started. Underutilized technique. If you're in a street fight, is a flying knee.
Which is the craziest thing I've ever heard. I was like, for him, yes.
Underutilized.
Like, for Bryant, yes. He's going to execute the flying knee. But for, like, average folks like the rest of us.
Wow, that's good throw.
Is that McCalkey? Is that how you say it?
McConkey.
McConkey?
McConkey.
Yeah, he's a good receiver, man. McConkey. that's right.
Mahonky.
There's a honky, and he's white. Yeah, McConkey.
I got it.
Good route, though. For real, he made the DB fall down, number one.
Is very underrated.
I think that's crazy. You don't want to go airborne in a fucking bar fight. You wild, man.
You do.
He fumbled.
See, my perspective though is like whenever I go out somewhere, I want to be. I don't even get drunk enough anymore. Like I can't enjoy myself.
That's the move. Because
I can't enjoy myself when I'm out in public, like drunk enough to where I can't fight.
Yeah, that's too much.
I've got to be drunk enough to handle a situation.
The problem is like the beer gives you confidence already. Like it's a confidence giver.
Oh no, the beer for me, the beer takes away my confidence.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel physically unaware.
That makes sense.
And I like to be in tune with my body.
That makes that makes sense. I think you're in the right.
I mean, I train sober. If I train drunk, maybe.
Yeah, right.
And then start training drunk.
Yeah, because you could think clearly when you're sober, but damn. You want to take a piss break real quick?
Do you want to take a piss break real quick?
I do.
All right, let me pull up the fucking thing.
We will be a bag. Like and subscribe.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Where did we leave off? What were we talking about? The fight between the jiu-jitsu guy and the wife and the kid. Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Justin's gonna be mad at us.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna be mad at us for a lot of things if Auburn wins this game.
He already said, "Nah, I think Auburn will win this one."
I'm sure he did. He poor mouse.
Yeah, he does. He just did it.
But dude. Shout out to the swinger, man. He's an OG.
Legend.
One of our favorite fans, man. We'd love to have him on at some point.
Yeah, he's a dude, man. I was just talking about how much I fucking miss playing Overwatch.
Man, that game is a top 10 game for me.
It's so much fun, dude.
We don't talk about games enough on this.
We really don't.
And everybody that listens plays video games.
Buddy, I've been fucking craving some Resident Evil. I started my run on Resident Evil 1, and I got one hit by a zombie.
Danger.
I wasn't in danger. I was fine.
Sounds weird. Was it like a full-on bite?
I got grabbed. It might have been. I don't know what happened.
What if there's like a?
But I got fucking one bite by a damn fucking zombie.
Oh, it killed you.
It killed me. One bite.
I thought you said he was fine.
I was fine. I was in fine.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
I was in fine.
I thought you were saying you were fine after the bite.
Health was fine. One bite, dead.
Dead.
And I was like, I mean, I know it's hard mode.
It's definitely like
fuck.
an RNG thing.
It's like, I know I'm on hard mode, but fuck, I didn't save it.
Dude, Dino Crisis is fucking Resident Evil with dinosaurs.
Yeah, I mean, it's Capcom.
Yeah, it's Capcom. It's I've been playing it lately, and it's interesting playing it. They split the cover 2 again.
Is that happening right now?
Yeah, that was the instant replay. Brock Bowers for probably 25.
That's what I was thinking.
Dude's a beast, man. You know, I see Brock Bowers right now.
Be ready for the Patriots to draft him.
I don't want him to draft him because
Why not?
we need other important, like more important positions.
Like what?
Shit, I mean, like linebacker, like wide receiver. Wide receiver's number 1.
Yeah, well, tight end
I'll take
fills that spot.
No, I'll take Hunter Henry's tight end game versus like Hunter Henry as a pro drafting Brock Bowers does nothing.
And then add somebody like a fucking CeeDee Lamb or AJ Brown or
Nah, you draft something, you add somebody at big receiver, and you have Hunter Henry as your tight end.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what
you draft.
do,
You draft somebody like that.
Yeah, I think they need to. They missed out on.
I mean, who are the wide receivers that are like fucking good right now? I don't even know. Xavier Legette. That's the only name
Yeah, I
I
have
need.
to look at the to see what's.
I haven't really kept up with college football again, man. I'm keeping up with the Gamecocks.
Yeah, I don't know what the top 10 wide receivers. That's good coverage.
Running 20 miles an hour is insane.
20 miles an hour.
22.3 miles per hour. That was the play.
Faster than any NFL wide receiver. Any NFL player is faster than any of them.
That's the right call by.
It was a push off by number 5.
That's the right call by number 5.
Or by number 19. Yeah, Brock
number
Bowers.
5 started calling it.
Is that what you do if you're on the defense and you feel like you might have pass interfered somebody? Do you just like?
I mean, he definitely didn't though.
No, I know, but
that's interesting.
There's definitely influence in it, you know.
There
like when you get,
and they've already thrown the flag, so they can change what it is.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
What were we just talking about? Wide receivers in the NFL.
Running 22.3 miles per hour.
Yeah, I think
20 fucking miles per hour is
top
insane.
4 or 5 guys are all from Miami right now. It's Mostert, it's Hill, it's Waddle, it's Achane, and it's someone else.
Hill again, I think.
Probably. Yeah.
And guess what? Xavier really gets faster than all of them.
I know, that's why.
And he's fucking, what is he, 6'2", 225?
Who?
Xavier Legette.
I think it's about Hill. I was like, God. Yeah, that sounds about right for Legette. Big body. What a catch by Brock. Yeah, the only thing that concerns me as far as Brock Bowers going to the NFL is the what happens if he gets the Desmond Ridder treatment. Because Kyle Pitts, like, he is great.
Holden.
Kyle Pitts is probably the greatest tight end I've seen come out of college. I think Brock Bowers is probably going to top that. But
will he be the highest drafted?
No.
Man, you know remember the time that Chris Harris said, I'd like to meet Derrick Henry in the hole?
Fucking delusional.
I mean, like, just the...
I would like to see him meet Derrick Henry in the hole.
I'd like to see him meet Tyreek Hill in the hole.
I'll get run over.
Tyreek Hill's a fucking specimen.
Yeah, he is.
Dude can run over 20 miles per hour, and he's, like,
Chris
legit.
ain't touching Tyreek Hill in the hole. He's gonna get.
He might touch him on the hole.
Look at that fucking Bobo offense.
Yeah, look at that fucking Bobo. That dodo offense.
It's just boring as
fucking
hell.
McConkey and
We lived
shit
through
up
it, dude.
Dick eyes. What was it, ass eyes? What'd you call
Fucking
him?
ass eyes. Carson Beck.
Was that what you were calling him?
Yeah, that's what he looks like. Look at that. Behind him, behind Bowers. Carson Beck ain't that
That's
guy.
3 yards down
There's
the field.
Mike Bobo. We all know it. We all know it. Georgia fans are like, that's why. You want to know why the 3-peat didn't get talked about? It's because we know you're not going to 3-peat. The whole world fucking knows it other than you delusional fans.
What if they did?
Wake up.
What if they did?
If they did, then you know what they did. But I will say, there is a path they can pull it out.
Yeah, there's a path. I think it's unlikely.
Because I picked them in my Final Four.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's
I don't think they'll win. I think they could lose at the SEC championship by LSU, whoever makes it there.
Something we don't talk about enough is obviously we talk about what it feels like to lose and win as a sports fan, but what does it feel like? How do you explain that to a non-sports fan?
It's weird, right?
Explain what it feels like to lose, like going 16-0 as a Patriots fan, and then losing to Eli Manning in the Super Bowl. Explain what that felt like.
Heartbreak, man.
Explain what that really felt like.
I didn't go to school the next day. That's what it felt like. My teacher called me and said, I heard you were not here because the Patriots lost the Super Bowl. I said, no, I'm sick. It was because the Patriots lost the Super Bowl. I was sick. I was literally sick.
Yeah, he was fucking crying.
Because they lost the fucking Super Bowl. And even Dad, who's like hard-nosed as fuck, is like,
yeah, I'll let you stay out, buddy. Sorry.
dude, I know how much you love this team. Oh, he didn't say that. He didn't say shit.
He knew.
He fucking knew.
Dad would let us skip school. He was a fucking OG.
He was OG.
Because we were good, though.
Yeah.
Well, I was. You were kind of a shitbag in school.
No, my grades were more shitbag, but my behavior was more good. Yours was more, your grades were.
It was both. I was good, great.
Yeah, I was great.
I never got in trouble.
I never got in
I
trouble.
never had a demerit.
Yeah, you're still a shitbag, though.
Yeah, that's true.
what
No, I was a shitbag in school. I was fucking awful.
Yeah. Yeah, he, I remember always, like, there was only a couple times where I would fake it. I would never, like, bullshit it, though.
I'd fake it every now and then.
But that time, it was like, after that game, I just remember looking at him and just going, like, he knew.
Yeah, he fucking knew. He's not stupid. But, like,
Shout
I
out, though. I do appreciate that.
I remember
I need to cope with this loss.
whenever I turned on my 12th birthday or 13th birthday, when Resident Evil 6 came out, I faked sick.
A letdown.
I faked sick.
He was disappointed.
No, I love that game. I loved
Resident Evil 6?
that
Oh, okay.
game. I don't love it now. It's not that good. But
That's
in the
my
moment,
least
it was a
favorite
fucking fun shooter. It was a great time.
Oh,
It had
good.
all the different campaigns, like
So
so many puzzles.
At the time, was it worth it for you?
Oh yeah.
That's
And I got a new TV. The TV that's in my bedroom now, or
Oh.
my bedroom at mom and dad's house now.
Yeah.
I've had that TV since I was 13.
Yeah, Resident Evil.
I got that TV and Resident Evil 6 for my birthday.
Resident Evil is one of my all-time favorites.
I got that TV and Resident Evil 6 for my birthday, and I skipped school on Monday.
Dude, Dino Crisis is fun because I don't remember it, you know?
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I don't remember like where everything is. Thank you. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember where everything is, so it's like I can't. When you don't know where everything
That was a
is,
good kick.
you gotta bypass that
It's
zombie
stressful.
3 times instead of
It's
1.
fucking stressful.
Yeah, it's stressful.
Like going back and playing Resident Evil 1 is
Yeah.
stressful right now because I don't remember the original that well. I played it through on Chris on hard, and that was it.
It's stressful when you
Never
don't know where
played
the
on
shit's
jail.
at.
Yeah.
And this one's like interesting.
I had to give
take.
this lockpick to you, the master of unlocking.
It's like, wouldn't the master of unlocking have a lockpick? Or if they needed one, they'd have one. If they didn't, they wouldn't have it. They wouldn't need it. Like,
The
why?
master of unlocking. Well, good to know she's a master of unlocking.
But yeah. In Dino Crisis, they don't. The voice acting's a little bit better.
I think Resident Evil 2 original might be the best one.
I think you're right.
The Resident Evil 2 original is so... Dude, it's the sounds.
One is
It's the blue inventory
yeah.
that makes my dick hard.
Yeah, I think PS2, Resident Evil 2 was always one of my favorite, but I always thought it was the best. Resident Evil 1 was the one that put it on the map.
Yeah, it definitely... I mean, fucking what, 96?
96. And then they came out 98.
99. 98, 99 was 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Then 4 was 2004.
Pay attention when you play like a lot of Resident Evil games. They use the same, like some of the same map layouts, I feel like.
They do. It's smart.
It's smart. But they usually just put different little whatevers in the map
I will
layouts.
forever say this, that Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is the most underrated Resident Evil of all time.
I really enjoyed that one.
It's so good.
I
You
really
need to go back and play it.
Yeah, I beat it twice.
Go back and play it. Go back and play it on Madhouse.
Yeah.
Play it on normal and play it on Madhouse, and it changes where all the monsters spawn.
It's survival horror.
And Jack, it's like doubled movement speed.
Yeah.
The main dude that's chasing you around the house.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you can't fucking slack around that motherfucker. He'll catch you and one shot you. Like,
That's a good
fucking
game.
hack your ass up. It's stressful as fuck.
The garage scene.
Oh, it's so
That's
good. Where
so
it fucking
fun.
hacks the cop in the back of the head with the axe.
Yeah.
There's one part in that game that has stuck with me for a long. It will always stick with me. That fucking the little basement when you get in there with all those little monsters walking around. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it's like tight corridors.
Yeah, you got like the incinerator down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little basement is always scary. And that fucking fight with the dual chainsaws.
Oh
When you
yeah.
fight Jack, that's crazy.
Well, how did you feel about Resident Evil 4 remake?
That was great.
I
It was
really
fucking
loved
fantastic.
It.
It was a
great.
beautiful game. It was everything felt.
It was the
smooth.
remake we wanted. We finally
Yeah, it
got
was
it.
the remake we wanted. I think that it was better than the original. It was a better game than the original.
I think it's the same.
I think it was better.
I think that what you can ask for is the same. You just got better graphics. You know.
Well, I think the island was better than it was on the original game. I think the island on the original game was kind of shitty. I think the fight with fucking annoying. Fuck.
Oh, the little short dude.
Yeah, but however, I like the short dude better, his character better, in the original Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I did too. He was a little more annoying.
And he was more like a little child.
Yeah.
And in the remake, he was more like a fucking old ass lady or something.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah, the Grand Budapest Hotel, man. We started it last night.
Oh, yeah.
Not to change the subject on you, but
That's good.
we started it last night, and I started it too late. Heather was like, "I can't believe you started a movie," and I knew you was gonna fall
I
asleep. Like,
started moving and fell asleep
sometimes
last
it's a
night, too.
challenge. Like she thinks I can't do it, and I'm like, and I'll lose because she's right. She knows my
I
tendencies. I'm a
started-
fucking tendency guy.
I started a movie last night and fell asleep too.
What'd you watch?
Monsters Inc.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fucking great movie to fall
Yeah,
asleep
so
to.
good, yeah. I turned it on eating Wingstop. It wasn't good.
Did you get heartburn?
I didn't. I got lemon pepper wings. I didn't get the sauce.
Okay.
It was good. I was smart. No, it was good. The wings were all right.
Okay.
Fries are cold.
The fries are actually hand
They're
cut
so
there.
good.
They're not
so
bad.
fucking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I like
The ranch is insane there.
Is it?
Yeah.
We used to go there all the time. Wingstop just, I don't know. At this
Grand
point,
Budapest
it's just
Hotel.
me. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm on a
I was waiting
fucking-
for you to go back to it. And I said he's not.
So I'm
Okay.
just watching this game. Yeah, I'm the Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, it's about a dude who's.
I'll explain the plot if you would like me to.
Please do.
It's a dude in a hotel fucks old ladies. And these old ladies, they like pay him to fuck him. And then one of his biggest clients pass away, and they leave him a massive fucking gift, like in their will basically, and like a treasure chest basically, so a fucking shitload of money in it.
Yep.
And he's the prime suspect.
So you just let me poorly explain the plot to you earlier, for no reason. I feel like I was trying to
You did
explain it
that
to you.
earlier?
Yeah, I was like, dude, I watched Grand Budapest Hotel and blah 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 blah. I was like. Because I couldn't really remember the plot. And you was just like, you didn't say anything. I was like, you know the plot better than I did. I watched half the movie.
I've never watched it.
Yeah.
I've never watched it. It's on my watch list.
It's fun to look at. That's a Wes Anderson
Oh,
film.
yes,
though.
Wes Anderson.
They all
For
look
sure.
like
Yeah, it shows
the
fucking Scarlett
classics.
Johansson's tits in Asteroid City.
the
Of course, it's fun to look
the
at.
gym colors is what you call it. Like every color that they have is a gym color, like a topaz, a a garnet. Like every color is very
amethyst.
yeah, and then they stick to the theme.
That's
too.
fun, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if
That's the
that
way
he
to put
does
it.
that on
Uh-oh.
purpose, but that's the way it's seen.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
You know,
The
he
dir-
definitely
the
does
direct
the like the whole color thing on purpose, but I don't know if it's that. Like,
It probably is. A director like that, everything is deliberate.
yeah,
Like Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese.
Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick's so good.
Let's
dude.
talk about oh man, I always forget his stupid fuck. Edgar Wright. That's Last Night in Soho, Baby Driver, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
Last Night Soho. He did that really?
Yeah.
Couldn't finish it. I never finished it.
Really, that was
Anatoly Joy.
yeah, Anatoly Joy.
Yeah, I got to. It was a little bit drawn out and a little boring.
Did I tell you that I watched The Vivitch?
How'd you feel about it?
I was fucking great.
I loved it.
I love The Witch.
Loved it.
It's so spooky. It's so like builds tension so good.
Yeah.
And it doesn't
I remember
disappoint.
halfway through, I was like, "The goat is Lucifer." Not even
It's
halfway
so
through. It was
good.
pretty early on, but it was still so good.
Spoiler alert.
Damn. Yeah.
Dude, it's a
I
very
mean-
good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Lighthouse yet?
I haven't.
You pussy.
It's on Hulu, right? Well, it was on Hulu.
It might be.
I haven't seen it in a while, but
It's
it is
fucking
It's
amazing.
on my list. Two good actors. What is that? Willem Dafoe and
Robert
Willem Dafoe
Pattinson.
also in Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
I need to start it over.
It's Ralph Fiennes, right? Is the main character?
Yes.
Voldemort.
Yes. Yes. Also looks like Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's.
They have a very similar face structure.
Maybe I can maybe see
Look at
that.
them hugging.
You gotta catch that, dude. Hit him in
I don't know if
hands.
you do.
Hit him in
That's
both hands.
Contested.
Hit him in both hands.
Yeah, look at that. That's contested ball though.
Look, watch this. Look,
Uh,
you gotta make that catch. At least hold on to it. Might step out of bounds.
it's college
Look,
receiver.
he's like, what the fuck? Where's the flag?
It's college receiver. 20-17. Georgia's up right now. Auburn's driving the ball.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good to lose. It hurt my fucking soul whenever the Eagles lost to the Chiefs.
I know it does.
I mean, we had fucking everybody at the house over. I bought a whole bunch of food. I cooked ribs. I fucking had Eagles cupcakes with little fucking Super Bowl rings on the cupcakes.
It hurt when New England lost to the Eagles.
Oh man,
That was the one that hurt.
Shout
the
out
least.
Justin Felder. That motherfucker was out there.
He was out there. Yeah, that one hurt the least though.
That's fair.
The two Manning ones.
If the Patriots or if the Eagles would have lost to the Patriots, it probably would have hurt less than that Chiefs game.
Yeah,
Especially because Jalen Hurts thumped the strip sack for the touchdown.
you can't give a defensive score up in the Super Bowl. You're going to lose.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's super tough.
Alex McPherson. I wonder if he's related to. I don't think it's spelled the same way for the McPherson kicker
for
for the
the
Bengals. Yeah.
What's his name?
Brandon McPherson. That's
That
true.
doesn't seem right. It's
It
true.
doesn't- it
You're
doesn't-
talking about the field goal?
Yeah,
That's true.
the field goal is
That's an interesting way to put that. I like that.
true. Yeah. You know me. I'm the broadcast
What
man.
it is, oh.
What's up?
Eric.
20
Evan.
Evan McPherson. I said Brandon.
It is spelled the same.
Oh, they might be brothers then.
We can find out. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone because we got the game on the laptop.
It'll be a 7-year gap, like the two of us, like them blue collar boys.
Evan McPherson brother, Alex. Yep, that is him.
Oh, he gonna be OG then. Of course, he gonna make it.
Oh man, that's so cool, dude. I thought we really missed our calling in football as players.
You know, as a player, I would have loved to play.
I think the biggest problem for me is I didn't play as a young kid.
Same for every. There's so like to make it as an NFL player in any team sport is the path is so rare. It's unbelievable. Like you need to not only do you need to be surrounded with people who can help you grow your passion and not let you get lazy, which we all tend to do.
Oh yeah.
You have to have good coaches in high school, which high school coaches fucking suck, dude.
Yeah, they're terrible.
You know, like at what point do you like as a parent make the decision to like move your kid from Palmetto to Tijuana? Because that's a legit question. Because the coaches at Palmetto fucking are dog shit. They're dog shit.
Yeah, I hate that. Too.
I don't give a fuck. They're all dog shit.
It
They don't know what they're doing.
It sucks.
Yeah, and it's like why my kid's talent's getting wasted here, or they can go to Tijuana where like the coaches are a little bit better.
It's either they don't know what they're doing or they don't care.
They don't know what they're doing.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Like
They use it as an escape from their fucking marriage.
I remember whenever
they're
I was playing, I was at strong safety. In fucking like Oklahoma drills, I was blasting motherfuckers. I was making picks on against varsity. I had a pick in against varsity, a pick 6 against varsity in fucking practice.
There you go.
And they're like, I'm like just fucking murdering flat routes at the safety spot. I'm like playing like a fucking mobile, like a linebacker. Didn't get any starting time.
Coaches have more control over football than you think.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I would really love quarterback, but I think I would have loved coaching them just as much as I.
I think I would have been better at running back. I feel like.
Yeah.
Looking at it now, I wish I would have tried to play.
I think a strong
back.
safety fits you pretty well though.
Strong safety or running back, either one.
Yeah.
Because I have very good footwork from martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been one of my strong suits.
But if you was into football, you wouldn't have had that footwork because if you really into, you know what I'm saying, it would have developed. Yeah. Look at this guy.
Oh hell yeah! That's what I'm trying to
Don't cut away.
Don't cut away.
Don't
you
cut
had to.
away.
You had to see the kickoff. You had to see the
You had to
kickoff.
see the
Go back
kickoff.
to him.
Go
back.
back.
To him. The camera guy better remember.
Oh, 6:21 left in the Georgia Auburn game. Go look
So
for the kickoff.
about what was it? 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago, I texted you and said, "All right, I'm not drinking for 7 weeks.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
I'm not drinking for 7 weeks. I want to cut until
Here
the
you
wedding."
are.
And then it hit me that I can just say fuck it and go maintenance calories and work out hard, lift hard as fuck.
When I eat heavier, I lift heavier.
Oh man, I feel so
To
strong.
counteract it.
I feel so strong in the weight room right now,
So strong.
and I heal so fast.
You are young.
I have so much energy and I feel so fucking good, dude.
I do too. My knees, I haven't been working out as much as I usually do.
And my abs are coming in too.
Can we stop with the drag route exercise?
I'm eating as much as I can, and I'm working out as much as I can. I'm working out 6 days a week right now.
Dude, the more you eat, the more you're going to bulk up.
Oh,
The
I
more you
feel
eat
so
and
good.
work
But
out,
my
the more you're
abs,
going to
but
bulk.
my abs are coming in.
That's nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, you got to eat clean. But you're young
I'm
too.
not eating clean. I'm not eating.
Yeah,
something.
but when you get the older you get, the more clean you got to eat, and the harder you got to work out. Like that just
that's fair,
the way
yeah.
it goes.
But
That's
I'm not
nice
eating-
though. That's
I'm
fucking
not
nice.
eating terrible, but I am having a few liquid calories every now and then. I'll have a sweet tea and a Dr. Pepper every now and then.
I do that.
And
Yeah,
that's really where the problem
I had a
is.
Sprite today.
I mean, I'm drinking fucking beer right now, so.
Oh, they tried the fucking Brock Bowers shit. Oh, good
Jeez,
throw.
dude,
That's
that
a good
was
throw by
very good
Carson
throw.
Beck.
That's the first time you say that.
I've said it 3 or 4 times.
Oh, this season.
He's really done a good job of splitting the cover 2 in this game. Now, if I was Mike Bobo and I was going to call these plays, I would have Brock Bowers down the seam knowing that these defenders are playing cover 2.
Yeah.
It's very obvious.
Yeah.
They're playing 2 over the top. You don't even need to play 2 over the top. You probably can play a cover 1.
I mean, literally, I called for them to play cover 2
Yeah.
in the middle of this shit. So,
but yeah, I would have Brock Bowers down the seam a little bit more on those out routes. But the problem
that's a
is
bad
that you
run.
need a quarterback that can look from right to left or right to right. Like you got to be
Yeah.
able to, I don't think they have that.
yeah, I saw this on the watching the Lions and Packers game. Jared Goff is in the backfield and he's about to throw a pass, and he's a right-handed quarterback. Jahmyr Gibbs to his left, and Jahmyr Gibbs is wide open down the field, like 7 yards down the field
On the left side?
on the left side, and Jared Goff just never makes his read to the left and never gets him and ends up getting sacked.
It happens.
And I'm like, oh.
Can't see everything.
I'm like, oh, it hurts. Put him on
It
the fucking
happens.
right.
That happens.
Put him on the right, man. Design these plays. Like as a coach, you got to look to design those plays.
That could be just like Jared. That just could be a, you know what, you just got to play it on that play. That could be like, you know, the wheel route or whatever the route that Gibbs was running on that play. With it being on the left, the progression starts from the right.
But how do you
And
make
the route takes longer to develop. So, like, if you do get to that left side through your progressions, then that's when you throw it.
True.
Or you take off and run after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look
I see what
right,
you're saying.
scan, then go.
it's designed that way to be that way? But it seemed like it
Yes.
wasn't. Maybe it wasn't a wheel route. It was like a. It was
Whatever.
like a flat, and then he kind of went a little deeper because the DBs are backing up so far.
Yeah, I think when you have a flat route like that, it's like, why do you have a flat route on the last read? That doesn't make sense.
That's right.
How do you not cover Brock Bowers?
Because
But
at that point, whenever you have a flat route, I mean, realistically, the DB is going to be just hawking it. He's going to be waiting, like wanting you to throw it that way in the
Yeah.
route.
yeah, it just
Oh, they did cover him. It just was bad.
he just ran a good route. He's
Yeah.
unstoppable. He's NFL ready. Brock Bowers is. I don't know. Like the comp is Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
You know, there's no better comp. I mean,
No,
Kyle,
I don't think he's as good as Kyle Pitts.
I think he is. I really do. His route running is so good. He's got great hands. He's a
He's
grown.
not as fast. He's not as fast as Kyle Pitts.
It doesn't
though.
matter. He's more physical.
That's fair.
He's more physical. He's better blocker. Brock Bowers is. I mean, if he's lucky, he'll go to somewhere like.
I think Brock Bowers can probably block better than Kyle Pitts.
Oh, I think so too.
That's because of the physicality too.
Yeah. I don't know what Atlanta. I don't know what Atlanta's doing with Kyle Pitts. It's like
They don't
just
have a
trade him.
quarterback.
Just fucking trade him.
Yeah. That's what someone said. I saw that about a Jahmyr Gibbs post. It was like
You know-
someone saying, just trade Jahmyr Gibbs before he's wasted for 3 years. And then you
Shut
trade
the
him.
fuck up. God damn, he's a rookie running back, dude. Give him time. He's gonna
It's
be
just people
fine.
that had to be a fantasy owner.
It had to be.
It had to be. I won't say it too. I
God,
get
man.
it. I
People
get it.
forget about defense and like the fact that he's a rookie. David Montgomery's a seasoned vet. He's paid his fucking dues. He
And he was
knows
balling
how
out in Chicago.
he knows how to like run an offense. Like you got to understand that these guys are going in. They have to learn a fucking offense and be able to run it at a pro level. David Montgomery knows how to do that, and he's executing at a pro level.
I think this is something that we can kind of relate to real life though too. Is like when you're in those situations in life where you're super good at where you're at, and then you could progress and be worse. Like you progress in your life and be like a little more uncomfortable,
For sure.
but it's better for you in the long run. That's people are so scared to do that. And like you look at like NFL players, they come from college, they're the greatest in college. They progress in the NFL. It's hard for them to progress. And you see a lot of NFL players who kind of dwell on that past of, oh, I was the fucking man then, I'm the man now. But really, you're not.
I'm gonna be honest.
Show up and be humble.
I think it's. I'm gonna be honest. I really think that it's people's attention spans are so short. These guys are fucking rookies. Dude, the average guy that you don't even know exists in the NFL who's been there for 5 years has so much experience and is such a good athlete, he's going to naturally be better than the rookie.
I wonder what would happen if you took a like team full of third string or fourth string players and put them in college and see how they did.
I'll tell you the
Yeah,
comp.
from the
You,
NFL.
you give those third string guys, get those third string defensive guys against. What was it? 2019 LSU or was it
Sure.
2020
19.
with Burrow, Chase,
Higgins,
Higgins?
No, not
no,
Higgins,
not Higgins. We're thinking
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Thaddeus Moss, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
Good route by Bowers on that play. I will take that. I think that's the best offense that college football has ever seen.
Sure.
I really believe that. I think you can put that. I would love to see that offense versus an NFL defense. Yeah, the offensive line's probably going to take some damage and get beat up, and maybe Burrow doesn't have time to throw.
Oh, what's the best defense we can think of in recent history?
Recent history, you got
21 Georgia.
Yeah, 2021 or was it 2020 Georgia?
What was it?
2021 or 2022? One of the two was dominant.
We'll say,
the one with Jordan Davis.
That's 21.
And Nakobe Dean.
That's 21.
That's 21.
So we'll say because
that
Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean
defense
was on the Eagles last year.
That defense was so unbelievable.
So let's say we take that defense, and then you build an offense with like Jared Goff, mediocre, all mediocrity.
Yeah, I think Jared Goff is cheating. I'm gonna be honest in that situation.
You think that's too hard? It's too easy.
I think it's too easy.
Okay, you take Zach Wilson.
Oh, okay.
You Zach Wilson at quarterback.
Man, touchdown Brock Bowers.
No,
2:52 to go. Sometimes you just have Brock Bowers and you score fucking touchdowns. You throw it to him. That's not ass eyes highlight. That's
not ass eyes.
That's Brock Bowers. 157 in a ton.
Let's watch this. Let's see this.
Look at this. It's a crosser. You see it all the time. Oh, it's an in route. Here we go. Look at that.
That's a good throw. For a fucking
it's a good route.
5 yards away.
Yeah. If you have Brock Bowers, you're staring him down.
The closest defender's 5 yards away from him.
Bobo, here we go again with like 5 stars making.
And it's not a good throw. He had to jump for it. He had to wait.
It's a good throw for college, I think. It's good enough.
It's good enough to get a 40-yard touchdown.
Enough to get a 40-yard touchdown to Brock Bowers.
I'm hating.
Yeah.
You tell like Zach Wilson. You take like
that's a good question. I like Zach Wilson here.
Like Zach Wilson, you take fucking N'Keal Harry.
Ooh.
Not even N'Keal Harry. We'll say what's another we take Kendrick Bourne.
Okay.
Zach Wilson, Kendrick Bourne. You take let's see what's a mediocre fucking running back. You take
Zach Moss.
That team's gonna fucking ball out.
Carved up, yeah. Yeah, I would just love to see that defense, of Georgia 2021 and even that Miami Hurricanes defense from back in the day with Devin Duvernay and
against
Sean
like some second
Taylor.
string, like some mediocre fucking running backs. Or running back, quarterback, wide receiver core. You give them an offensive line that can keep up.
On a legit level, though, I would love to see that LSU offense against a legitimate defense, like the Bears defense this year, or Denver's defense. Yeah, does the defensive line just dominate? Probably. And that's the ultimate story of the game.
Yeah.
But Burrow's release is quick enough to be able to
that
manage
defensive line's
it.
going to fucking ball out of control.
It's going to eat.
It's going to be bad.
You're going to have to get the ball fast.
That's legit grown men versus boys.
It's going to take away the deep down the field threat. But you do have Joe Burrow. You do have...
And that was pre-injury Joe Burrow.
You do have Chase, Thaddeus Moss, Clyde. I mean, that's all passes. It's definitely one-dimensional. Yet it probably doesn't work out because you are a dominant line of scrimmage. You are having to get the ball out fast.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now the Bears are going to fucking murder that team.
More than likely, but I want to see it because I think it would be better than you think it would be.
I don't think it would be.
Maybe
I think the Bears would absolutely fucking murder that team.
Probably. But I would love to see it.
Like what offense do the Bears get?
As far as like offense versus defense, the LSU team versus today's Bears defense, the offense is we'll give me the Georgia defense.
And what offense does the Bears team get though? Like if we're making a real game, LSU's offense,
their own offense,
no
versus Georgia's defense
versus the Bears are winning 55-0.
Maybe.
There might be one touchdown where the offensive line doesn't get pancaked.
We know what the odds are going to favor. I just want to see it.
Because that offensive line wasn't that good.
Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
I agree.
And Joe Burrow. They're already dominating on a NFL level now.
Yeah, but there's some nasty DPs.
They are.
Compared to
none
college.
Of them can cover Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
Yeah, 3 years ago, though, they could.
I mean, they came into the rookie, and as rookies, they never missed a beat,
That's true.
So,
but
and Joe Burrow.
I think you made a very good point, though, with...
It's the line of scrimmage.
And
the ability...
And the coverage is going to be a lot tighter.
Yeah, the ability to not have time to throw it deep is going to be the issue. Yeah. But I would just love to see it. Just see how
I think that's going to be a blowout. And you put that fucking Bears offense against LSU's defense that year... LSU's defense wasn't that good.
Oh, it was terrible. Yeah. I mean,
Well, I'm not going to say it was terrible. They had like 5 players go to the
taking the
NFL.
LSU team against the worst
Okay,
team.
against Georgia's defense.
But Georgia's
Justin
defense,
Fields, DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, Khalil Herbert.
great. Cole Kmet.
Yeah, they're going to fucking murder Georgia's defense.
Odds are, yeah. But I would love to see it.
It'd be fun.
It'd be fun to see. Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what'd be more fun if the Pro Bowl was a real game? Sean Taylor, big hit, and motherfuckers.
Was it Brian Mormon? Was that the punter for the Bills?
Brian Mormon.
I think that was the punter that got leveled. He was a great punter, too. Oh, you can't drop that.
No, you can't, because you could be running still right now.
Yeah. 2:47 left. Georgia up by 7 against Auburn. Brock Bowers. How do you not throw it to him? How do you not throw it to him?
Does he get 7 more touchdowns to break the record?
This year?
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
He might get another one this game. I hope not.
I don't think he will. Bobo's too conservative with the play calling.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if Auburn goes out there and scores, then maybe.
Bobo can call a good game when he's always in a positive game script, but
Oh man, what time is it? 6:40.
oh, good catch, 13.
Wow. You ready to call it?
Yeah, we can call this game or call this this podcast. Sometimes I forget them on the podcast.
Right.
The games are
for
games are so
man.
exciting.
We've never watched a game while doing the podcast.
I don't
This
think
will-
we ever did. We watched some UFC fights.
I've had it pulled up and like telling you what the score is, but
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's been a fucking good podcast.
Dude, it
I'm about to go pick up some food and go watch the game
Hell yeah.
myself. So
Yeah, I know that when
That's
you
a
hear
bad decision,
this, I know that when you hear this, you
the outcome will already be decided. So
well that and we will have already done our live cast.
yeah, I'll try to have it posted before the live cast comes out, but you're not going to listen to an hour and a half podcast before that happens.
Yeah, but and if you listen to this during the week, next week, check in, tune
10:30
in
a.m.
Sundays. 10:30.
Maybe, and we might start early. We started early last week. We'll probably start early tomorrow too, because I'll be up. I'm not going to be on here
I'll be
tomorrow.
up too.
So I'll probably start about 10 a.m. Talk about college football a little bit. Test the waters out. But yeah, 10:30 is when our NFL show starts, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't know
guys.
about you, but I got some shit to talk about. We got Georgia here. We got Justin Fields and Ravens. Oh no.
Oh,
Let's see what happens.
Oh no.
I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about. Let you guys know we were right last week with the Colts upsetting the Ravens. We were right last week with Houston upsetting Jacksonville.
We'll talk about this more on the live show.
We'll talk about this
I was
live
wrong
more on the
on
show.
the upset call for the.
But for the most part, we did a great
nailed it,
job
yeah.
on picking the spread. We did a great job on picking the upsets. Tune in tomorrow, and we'll let you know how your team's going to do.
That's right. All right. We'll see you guys.
See you guys.